At a certain point, they need to do their job.
President Barack Obama takes to the podium during a rare press conference in an effort to scold Congress into action, with the clock ticking.
If you know you've got to do something, just do it.
In just over a month, the president says the U.S. government will need to borrow money to pay its bills. Congress has to give its permission, and Republicans say they won't, not unless the president makes a deal to cut $4 to $5 trillion in deficit spending over 10 years.
Both parties had identified more than $1 trillion worth of spending cuts already.
How to find the extra $3 to $4 trillion? President Barack Obama says it's time to raise some taxes.
A little less than 2 weeks. If we choose to keep tax breaks for oil and gas companies that are making hundreds of billions of dollars, then that means we've got to cut some kids off from getting a college scholarship.
The president's proposals ending the oil and gas company tax breaks. That would save about $45 billion over 10 years. Higher taxes on corporate jets. The Obama administration can't say what that would save. And higher taxes on the rich. That's about $678 billion. In all, around $723 billion. With a B, not a T, and not near what he needs to find. Raising taxes on all Americans could bring in $2.8 trillion, but the president says he won't do that. Republicans say they won't raise taxes at all.
In the middle of a jobs crisis, they want to raise taxes, even as they claim to support job creation. Well, which is it?
So now the stalemate. White House officials say not coming to an agreement would be calamitous for the world economy. Some Republicans say that's just a scare tactic, and the U.S. wouldn't have to default on its debt without a deal.
So are we really going to start paying interest to Chinese who hold treasuries, and we're not going to pay folks their Social Security checks?
Those are choices that no politician wants to have to make. Both sides say an agreement has to be reached by August 2nd, but so far neither side seems willing to budge. Patty CULHANE, Al Jazeera, Washington.